Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Health on this magnificent Monday here in Connecticut. 235s, 70-pound swings. Listen to how I'm breathing after only 15 seconds. Strength, flexibility, and endurance. Ties into what I'm going to say about Joe Burrow. Listen, first of all, Joe Burrow. Tremendously talented young man. Tremendously talented. I think he's the closest thing to Joe Montana that we've had. He's probably bigger and stronger and probably a better athlete than Joe Montana. But the thing I like about him, he's got the physical as well as the cerebral. He's really football savvy, way beyond his years. And tremendous quarterback. Anyway, what's been going on? What's been wrong with him? Well, guys, it was so obvious to me. Last week, he couldn't throw the ball across the street. Guys, I could throw a football farther than he could last week, and I don't throw footballs, I throw baseballs. But I know from throwing. I know more about throwing than anybody on the planet. Okay? And the fact of the matter is, in training camp, he blew out his calf. Okay, now that's a little sticky because the calf is connected to the Achilles. You really got to be careful. All right, but he blew it out. Again, no big deal. He wasn't hurt. He wasn't running hard. It was just meandering through a ridiculous drill. And he blew his calf out. Was he 26 years old? And he can't just without ball. Guys, they are working out so incorrectly. It's not bad. Now, usually, as I said, I don't touch football. It's a contact sport. Anything can happen. Where you got the injury, how you train for that, I don't know. It's just kill and be killed. I find it pretty silly, actually. But anyway, be that what it may. Last week, not yesterday, the week before they were playing, who were they playing? And he looked terrible. No zip on his throws. And everybody thought, well, it was a rainy, cold day. Were they playing Pittsburgh? Yes, they were playing Pittsburgh. They lost. He was terrible. Couldn't throw the ball across the street. Well, it's a rainy, cold day. He couldn't grip the ball. BS. He has done so many great things in cold weather and rainy weather and everything. Had nothing to do with that at all. He has hands the size of twice the size of it. It had nothing to do with the grip. These morons have no idea what they're talking about. He had no legs under him because of the calf. It wasn't completely healed. They didn't say anything. And sure enough, he couldn't throw. Guys, throwing is not with your arm. It's not with your upper body. The upper body, the motion is along for the ride. It's the exact same thing as those kettlebell swings. That's not an upper body. Exercise. It's all propelled from the core and the combustible move of the hip flexors and the snap. That's all it is. Same thing with throwing a football, and he had no legs under him. Why do you think Peyton Manning, at the end of his career when he was with Denver, literally couldn't throw the ball across the street? Think he hurt his arm? Had nothing to do with his arm. His knees were so shot. He had no legs under him. So anyway, yesterday, sure enough, Joe Burrow is meandering through another really subpar day. And sure enough, he limped off the field. The calf. Guys, it does you no good to get him out there until it's completely healed. But here's the deal. He did it a month ago. The fact that they can't heal a calf injury in 6 weeks, guys, they don't know what they're doing. First of all, the best thing he can do for calves and lower body is kettlebells. Case closed. It's not squats. It's not, Jesus. It's just. Anyway, also the best rejuvenating thing that you can do for every muscle, every cell in your body is fruit juice. That's watermelon, by the way, my favorite. Did I say that? is fruit juice. They're eating wrong. They're filling them up with protein, thinking that's going to build muscle. It's so stupid. It doesn't build muscle in the way that they're thinking. It just doesn't. And I'll do another video on that. But guys, number one, they have no idea how to fix things. They have no idea how to develop Joe Burrow's arm. I could have him throwing another 10 yards in a month. Now, he doesn't need arm strength. He doesn't need that. He doesn't need that. But I'm telling you, with proper diet and exercise, now these guys look like Adonises. I get it. It's not what they're supposed to be doing to work out. I could have him at least an extra 10 yards with more zip, and his calf would be completely cured in no time at all. None. All right? All right. Joe Burrow, if you're watching, if you're one of the 40 people that watch, get in touch with me. Anyway, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Do some kettlebell, meditate. Life's good, man. The world is yours, Chico, and everything in it. Love you all.